So, integrative functional re-education techniques. I use a lot of these when I'm doing rehab with athletes. More so, you can also do it as like exercises, strength and conditioning, just other ways to kind of make them stronger and get a better sense of their neuromuscular control, rather than lifting weights the whole time. So one of the exercises I like to do is a bird dog row, and so essentially you're getting in like the bird dog position, and you usually do this on like a bench, um, and you have your leg out, and the other arm is rowing. So in this sense, it's kind of you getting the upper body action of doing the row. You're working your upper body, you're working your back, and your lats, but you're also trying to keep your core stable so you can keep the position and hold it the full time. And then also, the leg strength to try and keep your leg parallel with the ground so you don't let it drop. And all of this working simultaneously is a good way for your body and your brain to really focus on, working as a whole and focusing on neuromuscular control, just in general, and kind of, understanding your body in space and how it works and how to just have a better control and sense of, the way your body works and moves. And so this is a good exercise, for stabilizing the core, strengthening the shoulder complex, strengthening the lats, and then strengthening the back as well. So this is a big exercise that I use not only in rehab, but just in strength and conditioning in general. Another exercise I like to use is a single or double leg balance with some type of perturbation. So essentially, I'm having someone balance on either an AirX pad, a Bosu ball, or some type of uneven surface. And the idea is that they're kind of in a semi-squat, and while they're doing this, they have this pole, and they're either holding the pole out or they have it by their side. And the idea is for me, as the trainer, to kind of pull and move and push the pole in different directions to kind of trying to break their balance. And the idea is for them to, keep their core stabilized, focus on keeping their balance, and just their overall strength and control of their body. So the idea is to not let me break that balance. And so I use this with guys that are hurt, people that are just trying to get stronger but don't necessarily want to, lift that day. It's a good way, again, to really hone in on your body and see how it moves and work on neuromuscular control and just understanding how everything works as a whole, just because it's beneficial for you as an athlete where you're going out into the field, working on your bilateral and unilateral stances and working on your balance, because, when you're out on the playing field, the conditions just aren't ideal. So, understanding how your body works in a closer to ideal sense, and then trying to mimic a game-like situation is what gets you ready for the game. So these are just ways, re-educating the body, just trying to, again, gain neuromuscular control. I know I've said it a bunch, but that's really what it's all about. And so when doing this, a lot of times I usually do it, set it for time when doing the balance. And again, we'll usually do it for 20 to 30 seconds if it's a single leg, double leg, 30 seconds, and just kind of pulling, pushing, and grabbing the stick or the rod, whatever you're holding. Just move in different directions and kind of time under tension. So, working the body. So we usually do this for about 30 seconds or so. And the rep range usually just depends on how the athlete's feeling that day. If they're tired, sluggish, they have a lot of energy. Depends what we're trying to get done that day. And then the bird dog row, again, that's more of a strength gain. And again, a little stabilization incorporated into that. And usually, rep ranges, I like to do, again, tempo is my big thing. Controlling it, time under tension. So, a nice eccentric row, because it's a lot harder doing eccentrically, because all you want to do is, row it and keep going. But when you're using it eccentrically, you really got to focus on the control, kind of think about the movement, and you can't let your mind slip or your concentration slip, because next thing you know, you're going to be falling to the side, and it can make the lift or the exercise a little bit more challenging. So those are kind of things I use when trying to incorporate these in some type of lift or rehab.